Someone messaged me last week and said, Njeri, I have 2 million Kenya shillings. Is that enough for building? And my first question back was, build where? Because I promise you, 2 million Kenya shillings in Nairobi and 2 million Kenya shillings up country do not build you the same house, not even close. Today, I'm breaking down what 1 million, 2 million, and 3 million Kenya shillings gets you in square meters in both Nairobi and rural Kenya as a guide to help you plan, not a quotation. Stay to the end. The size difference between the two will surprise you. Let's start at 1 million Kenya shillings. In Nairobi and its surrounding urban areas, at roughly 48,000, 50,000 Kenya shillings per square meters for a basic finish, 1 million Kenya shillings gets you 20 to 25 square meters. That is realistically a single bed sitter or a very small one-room structure, not a full house. This is why so many people building in Nairobi at this budget start with a single room and extend later. In rural area, say Western, Nyanza, or a quiet part of upcountry Kiambu, construction costs drop significantly. Sometimes to 20,000, 30,000 Kenya shillings per square meter. That same 1 million Kenya shillings can get you 35 to 45 square meters, enough for a small 1 to 2 bedroom bungalow with a sitting room. Walls are blocks or machine cut stones. Roof is iron sheets. Floor is bare cement screed. Doors and windows are functional but basic. Same 1 million Kenya shillings, almost double the space just because of the location. Now, double that 2 million Kenya shillings. In Nairobi, at that same standard rate, you are looking at 40, 45 square meters, a compact 1 bedroom or tight 2 bedroom unit, but now with proper finishing. Tiled floors, ceiling done, panel doors, working plumbing fixtures instead of capped pipes. In a rural setting, 2 million Kenya shillings stretches to roughly 70 to 90 square meters, a genuine 2 to 3 bedroom house, tiled, finished, painted, and doors and windows done properly. This is the budget where upcountry a house stops feeling like a shell and starts feeling like a home. And now, 3 million Kenya shillings. This is the one I really want you to pay attention to. In Nairobi, 3 million Kenya shillings gets you 60 to 65 square meters. A proper 2 bedroom, sometimes a tight 3 bedroom, fully finished, not a mansion. A well-finished mid-sized home, unlikely a smaller plot, because remember, this figure is construction only, it does not include land. In rural area, that same 3 million Kenya shillings can deliver 100 to 120 square meters, a full 3-bedroom family home with quality tiles, proper electro work with enough sockets in the right places, plumbing that won't need redoing, sometimes even a boundary wall or gate included. Here is the real lesson. The extra 1 million Kenya shillings does not just buy more rooms in both locations. It buys finishing that lasts. But where you build, besides whether that finishing comes with 60 square meters or 120. So, quickly, at 1 million Kenya shillings, you get roughly 20 to 25 square meters in Nairobi or 35 to 45 square meters in rural area. At 2 million Kenya shillings, you get about 40 to 45 square meters in Nairobi or 70 to 90 square meters in rural area. At 3 million Kenya shillings, you get 60 to 65 square meters in Nairobi or 100 to 120 square meters in the rural area. Same shillings, but very different square meters. Location is not just about convenience. It is the single biggest factor in how far your budget stretches. And I want to be upfront with you. These numbers are for guidance only. They are a starting point to help you think and plan, not a quotation. Prices shift by season, by exact area, and by the contractor you use. The only way to get real and actual figures is to work with a professional, an architect, quantity surveyor, or a supervisor like us who can assess your specific plots and give you numbers you can actually budget against. Before you comment, a few quick clarifications. These figures are construction costs only. They don't include land, which is a separate and often bigger cost in Nairobi. They assume a single-story building with standard finishes, go luxury, and cost rises first. And remember, soil type, plot access, and design complexity can shift these numbers too. A difficult access road or weak soil needing a stronger foundation will add to your budget regardless of location. So, please treat everything I have shared today as a planning guide, not a fixed quote. Real accurate figures only come from a proper site visit and a professional assessment. This is exactly why we always recommend working with an architect, quantity surveyor, or a supervisor before locking in a budget, not a blog post, and honestly, not even this video. Now, which tire and which location matches where you are right now? Comment your budget and your county below, or just comment the word budget, purchase construction budgeting guide, mastering construction budgeting ebook. And when you are ready to turn these estimates into real numbers for your actual plots, that is where we come in. At Veewave Enterprises, we connect you to vetted contractors and architect partners and supervise the work so you are building on real figures, not guesswork. I'm Jerry from Veewave Enterprises, your trusted partner in building smarter, stronger, and stress-free in Kenya. Until next time, let's keep building excellence together.